Hey guys, I wanted to give an update about what's been going on. Um, since I filmed my last video, I've been thinking about it constantly about like how to do this, what to do, and stuff like that. I hope my last video didn't freak you out too much. When I filmed that, I was in a very dark place. And that happens to me from time to time, like it just does. And I also have a very dark sense of humor, as you will come to find out. Wednesday Adams is a huge inspiration of mine. I absolutely love her. But that has nothing to do with gardening, so let's get to it. Okay, so I asked one of my clients about growing food in like a little planter. So the planter's, it's a decent size. I thought it was a decent size. Yeah, it's not. She said I could maybe grow baby carrots in there or radishes maybe. I'm like, no, I can grow broccoli in there just fine, right? I've obviously not done it, and I haven't done any research on any of this, and that's very unusual for me. I'm actually a very research heavy kind of person. So I kind of want to just go into this blind and learn as I go along. I mean, that's kind of how I learned with gardening in general. Like, with all the ornamental plants I've learned how to grow, it has always been like trial and error. Because my client said that I won't be able to grow what I really want to. She's like, you should grow, that's a perfect thing to grow herbs in. And that's exactly what my sister bought me, herb seeds. So that might be what it has to be. I mean, I've moved that planter around like 3 times. It's in front of like my neighbor's apartments now. So I kind of feel really weird about that. But they get more light, but I don't know. So I'm still undecided on what I'm gonna do with that box, with that planter. The spearmint has not sprouted yet, but it says it takes 7 to 10 days. It's only been like 5. It's November 3rd today. I filmed my last video for on Halloween, and editing is actually really hard. Like, I haven't really, oh my, it's harder than I thought it was gonna be. But I will persevere and do this because this is actually really important to me. It's all I've been thinking about. So I found a community garden. So they closed the one at Steele Indian School Park, which is right by my house, last year because developers wanted to develop on it. So they just told everyone you have a month to destroy your garden and we're gonna build something there. I don't know what they're building there. I didn't Google map it to look, but I'm sure it's a luxury apartment complex because that's what Central Phoenix is turning into. It's becoming very unaffordable, but sorry, tangent. But I did find one, the same people that made that community garden space now have 2. They have one in like Southwest Phoenix, close to my house. Both of them are kind of pretty close. So I messaged them yesterday. We'll see if they get back to me. I'm hoping since it's November that nobody's growing anything, so that like I'll have at least just one little plot that I could rent. I guess it seems like they might be pretty cheap, like $5 or $10 a month. So I'm really looking forward to hearing back from them. My other idea was like posting a next door, because there's a lot of houses where I live too, and a lot of them are on pretty big lots, and I'm sure a lot of like older people live there, and I don't know if they really like develop their land all as much. I mean, it's very green. There's lots of cats that live in our neighborhood there's a lot of reasons why, but that's one of them. They have big, lush backyards. So, I really hope I'm looking in the right one. It's hard to tell. Okay, so just on and on, Jesus Christ. So post on Nextdoor and be like, hi, my name's Dustin. Can I come into your backyard and like develop a little plot of land? You know, like, I don't need to go through your house. I could go through your back gate. Maybe you could give me a key, or maybe you could give me a key or something. And I could just develop a little plot of land back there, and they wouldn't even have to do anything. And I could share the food with them, you know? Like, it's only me and Caleb. So, I don't know how much I'm going to be able to grow. But I'm thinking like corn in when it starts to get a little, like after the frost, you know? That could probably grow really well here. I don't know how much water that takes. That's the hard part, is the water. But I'm going to find some. I've heard different places that have seedlings, and one of them is like a Home Depot. It's actually like Home Depot, which I was surprised about, because I went to Walmart trying to save some money. I know it's terrible to go there, but you know, sometimes you're broke, so you got to do it. And so I went there hoping they'd have something, maybe even just seeds. No, their entire garden section is full of tricycles and Christmas stuff. Literally, there's just Christmas stuff everywhere. And this was this was November 1st. Crazy. Why can't we celebrate Halloween? It deserves respect. Anyways, tangent again. Okay, so I'm looking over because people are walking by and they're like, look at that crazy fool videotaping himself. That's not, he nuts. Because people are walking by and looking at me all kinds of crazy. Okay, well, I think that about does it. Thanks for tuning in. Talk to you later. Bye.